We're now moving toward Jamestown in central Tennessee, and we're heading now to the oldest vineyard in Tennessee. I didn't even know they made wine in Tennessee. Well, you know, I'm not a native of Tennessee, as you can tell, but I was shocked to find out we have a wine industry right here in the heart of Tennessee. I'm in Jamestown, Tennessee, at the Highland Manor, and we have a vineyard. And not only do we have a vineyard, it's been here for almost 100 years. I'm dying to find out who's behind all this. Let's check it out. A lot of people don't know of Tennessee as a wine-producing state at all. I didn't know, I have to tell you, till I came out. I was shocked, I didn't know.
We got the history of the winemaking because the German families that settled in Allard were good at making grape wines, and also the English families that came to Rugby were good and brought their native winemaking skills with them. So because of that, why, this place was ready to come when they legalized winemaking again. And we've carried on the traditions of the Germans and the English from Rugby and Allard also.
You're bottling a Riesling.
Yes, we've got a great Riesling.
Yeah, so, you know, that's the traditional German wine.
Matter of fact, I had a label manufacturer that swore that, and he was a German, I mean, he was a Frenchman. And the Frenchmen always think that the French can do anything better than the rest of us.
That's right.
And he kept telling me, he said, to get a Riesling this good, I would have to go to Alsace in France.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a compliment.
So he loved our
If you heard it
Riesling.
from a Frenchman, that's a compliment, let me tell you. They're few and far between. So, you got a lot of varieties.
Yeah, we've got 15 different wines.
Butch, why don't you take me inside and show me how this wine gets made?
Well, I'll be happy to. Let's go this way.
Let's do it.
Well, let's come inside and we'll look. This is where it all starts. This is the destemmer crusher. We bring the grapes in big boxes. As they pass through this cylinder, the red rubber coated steel fingers will beat the grapes off the stems. Stems go out to the end, fall on the floor. The grapes go down through the red rubber rollers where they're crushed. This is a press. It'll hold about 4 tons of must. The drum will rotate so that all of the must is exposed to the skin of this drum, and the liquid will come out through these slits, collect in a tray that's standing over there and be pumped to the tank to ferment.
That's going on. You're extracting the color out of obviously the skin, because the inside of the grape, white or red, is essentially the same color.
If you crush and press a red grape immediately, you get a white wine. It's no trick to make a white Merlot. It's much easier. But to make the red one, it's a lot more work. And this is our Riesling. We
yes.
live in a German community here. We're very close to Allard, and we have an excellent Riesling.
See, it's got that little sweetness and that, it's almost a syrupy quality to it.
Yep, that's Cabernet Sauvignon.
Oh yeah. now we're into the muscle wines. So this is a cab sauv, huh?
Our cabs have about 2 years in the tank, a year in the oak, and then another year in the bottle. So they're usually 4 years old before they see the front. The oak does pretty much the smoothing up, the real bad harshness. The oak has an affinity for the tannins in the wine,
really
and the wine has an affinity for the tannins in the oak, so they trade out.
All right, if you had to pick one bottle, right now I'm telling you, this is a real winner.
Yeah.
Excellent. Very, very nice. And it's smooth.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah,
that was really great. I mean, really great. What year is that wine?
Oh, well, we don't do a vintage labeling, but that's probably an 05.
I'm going to be very honest with you. When the producer first told me I was coming out here and we're going to go to Tennessee to a winery, but I'm telling you, I'm very impressed. I really am very impressed. The quality of these wines is just, it's blowing me away. They're terrific, absolutely terrific.